This
Good
is
luck.
Duel Night number 7, VTR date, Saturday, May 17th, 2025, air date to be dated. And this is take 1. Last week on Duel, Travis held his breath, getting up to 3 duels and $160,000. He was then dethroned, but only it was short-lived. When we faced off, we had a first as we had a double elimination. Tonight, 2 new players step inside the Duel Arena and take a crack at a $4.4 million jackpot. Welcome to Night 7 of Duel at GSC.
Yay.
With your host, Patrick Murphy.
It is I. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Night 7 of Duel. Our 2 new duelists are Nate and Caleb. Gentlemen, welcome to the Duel Arena.
Thank you, Pat. It's a pleasure to be here.
Nate is one of our you have a lot on your plate in terms of hobbies. Tell us about it.
Yeah, logic puzzles, sports, games, all sorts of fun stuff.
And you also like to dive into sports a little bit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite sports star, past or present, and why?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'd have to say Paul Goldschmidt, a longtime MLB first baseman.
Nice. It's a pleasure to have you here. We welcome you inside the Duel Arena. Your opponent is Caleb. Now, Caleb is a very interesting person because he was on a game show. For those that remember, you were on NBC's The Wheel, and how much did you win?
$22,500.
So this is
before taxes.
This is not your first time inside the spotlight.
Exactly.
How was your experience on The Wheel, and how does it compare to being inside the Duel Arena?
Oh, well, I remember this was like almost 3 years ago.
It was during the pandemic.
I do remember. Yeah, pretty much. I remember I wasn't on the show for most of the time. I was picked last, and I only answered 2 questions to win the money. So, yeah, it was a wild ride.
So
but I'm glad. Yeah,
So you think now you might have a chance to answer 2 questions and knock Nate out of the ballpark?
We'll see.
Well, gentlemen, you have joined us at a big time because this is our 7th night. After this, we have 2 more nights before we reach the grand final. We take a look at the leaderboard. Travis is number 1 at 3 duels, 160,000. Then Peach, Bull, and Julian. And after tonight and 2 weeks, which 4 people are in that blue area, those 4 champion spots, these 4 will be competing in the grand final. And ladies and gentlemen, our jackpot, if you guys remember, is $4,415,000.
Holy smokes, that's a lot of money.
You both have 10 chips. You both have 2 accelerators. The accelerators are there to put your opponent under a 7-second time press. Use those wisely. Caleb and Nate, are you guys ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Audience, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Screens up. Caleb and
Screens
Nate,
up.
I wish you guys the very best of luck. That means back out of the stream.
I'm out.
All right,
I am out.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, for night 7, let's duel.
Once again, Caleb, good luck. May the best man win.
Good luck to you too.
The pressure mounts with each duel as we get closer and closer to the grand final. Gentlemen, first question. What color belt do you buy for your outfit when beginning judo classes? A, white. B, yellow. C, orange. D, green. Wait for the screenshot to appear in Studio VC so you guys before placing chips, so that way you guys can see the question in the 4 options that you guys go. You can start placing your chips down. You can cover all 4 options if you have the chips. But remember, once you put them down and you're locked down, that is it.
I think I'm seeing different answers on my screen.
If you're seeing the colors, that represents the choices.
Yeah, but I think they're like
No.
one of the answers are.
Check the screen share. Check the screen capture in Studio VC. That will tell you. Yep. There you go. Nate's locked down. So you can start placing your chips, Caleb.
Okay.
And once you're ready, you can hit your buzz to lock down.
Oh, the temptation's there.
To press.
Yeah, the temptation's there.
Caleb is locked down. Already on the first question of this duel, and there's already some sort of uncertainty. Screens down. Nate has played all 4 of his chips. He is safe no matter what. The answer is orange or green. Nate knocks Caleb out in a 1-question shootout and becomes a champion. The answer is yellow or white. We keep going. Show us the correct answer. It's white.
Okay.
Alright. I was a little confused because like on the hack box it says
Totally
it says
different.
blue, orange, green, yellow.
Don't
Yes.
let that confuse you, because that corresponds A, B, C, and D. So please do not let that confuse you
Gotcha.
whatsoever.
Okay.
3 chips were placed on incorrect answers. We take those 3 chips, put $5,000 for each chip into the jackpot, $20,000. Our new jackpot total, $4,435,000. Caleb has 9
Okay,
chips, 2 presses.
Another question.
Yes.
How do we press? We just
hit-
use hit the space bar?
You hit the buzz button. Hit the buzz button to lock in. If you want to use your press, you hit your buzz button again to activate your 7-second press.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
So both of you have both presses. Caleb, you have 9 chips. Nate, you have 7. Screens up. This is question number 2 of this duel. Which vegetable is available in white, violet, and red skin varieties? A. Beetroot. B. Carrot. C. Asparagus. D. Artichoke.
Ooh.
Whoa! In quick succession, both players have locked down. Nate.
Yeah.
How confident do you think Caleb is?
Tough to tell, from my opinion.
Caleb, do you think he played all 4 shifts, or do you think he played less?
Ooh, it's a tough question. This looks like a pretty tough question because vegetables do come in different colors, but some may not be as obvious as others.
Well, I can tell you that you both are on a different type of wavelength. You both didn't play the same number of chips. Screens down.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Caleb is safe no matter what. The answer is beetroot. Nate stays in this game. If it is carrot, asparagus, or artichoke, Caleb wins his first duel. Confident-wise, Nate, how are you feeling?
See, I was torn between maybe putting a second chip on asparagus, but beetroot was the only one that made the most sense out of those options.
So you'd rather be
So I'm-
bold and then keep a chip.
Yeah, so I'm like 70% confident on it.
Well, is this duel over with? We will find out right after the break. This is Duel on GSE. Welcome back to Duel. on GSC, we have reached a very pivotal point in our duel between Nate and Caleb. The question was, which vegetable is available in white, violet, and red skin varieties? Caleb played all 4 options. He had the chips to do so, so he's safe. Nate decided to be bold and play 1 chip. The answer is beetroot. This duel continues. The answer is carrot, asparagus, or artichoke. Caleb wins his first duel. Show us the correct answer. It's asparagus!
Oh.
Caleb wins!
Wow.
Congratulations, Caleb.
And 2 questions.
And we were just talking about that being a 2-question shootout.
Ooh.
Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Nate, you were torn between asparagus and beetroot, and unfortunately happened to be asparagus.
Well, that's the way the game can go sometimes. You just
Unfortunately. And with 1 mistake, you are out. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Nate. He was fantastic.
thank you. Go get him, Caleb.
Ooh.
Caleb, you won your
Yep.
first duel with 6 chips left on the table. We pay you $5,000 for each chip, which means at the end of 1 duel, you have $30,000 to your credit.
All right.
Phenomenal. Here's the good news. You now get to face 1 question against the 7-second press to double your money from $30,000 to $60,000. We'll put 1 question
All
up,
right.
the 4 options. We'll put you against the 7-second press. If you place your 1 chip on that 1 correct answer, your $30,000 doubles to $60,000. And the best part about it, you can watch the stream. That way you can see the question and the 4 options. So this is
All
your
right.
chance to double up. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Here is your 7-second max question. Michael J. Fox starred as Alex P. Keaton on which TV sitcom? Is it A, Sanford and Son, B, One Day at a Time, C, Family Ties, or D, All in the Family? Your 7 seconds starts now. Within 2 seconds, Lockdown Family Ties. You seem very confident.
Oh yes, I know it's Family Ties. I mean, that was back in the 80s. I remember watching an episode, and he was definitely on that show.
If it's Family Ties, $30,000 doubles to $60,000. Show us. Oh yeah! Caleb, congratulations. $60,000. And the best part about it, because of that, and you looked pretty freaking good. This is our leaderboard. We knock all of these people down by 1 because you guys, you're gonna go right in number, right underneath Julian. Well, that was unexpected.
Right?
Okay, slow it down. Caleb. Oh, sure. I am so spelling your name correctly. 1 duel.
Geek Caleb.
$60,000. How does that look?
Ooh, it's so good.
Now, here's the good news. Because all you need to do is win 1 more duel and a minimum of $15,000 to knock Julian out of contention.
Oh, yeah. I want to see if I can knock both Julian and Vol.
Oh!
We'll see, though. We'll see.
Now, all you have to do is pick your next opponent. But before we do, there's one bit of business we have to do, guys, is because the chips from the last duel get added to the jackpot. So at the end of that 1 duel, our jackpot sits at $4,455,000. Now, Caleb, what you have to do is figure out who you want as your next opponent. Here's the list.
Okay.
You have Elliot, Yoko, Alex, Logan, Lamonte, Clover, or Ben. Who do you think you can take on to be in your second duel and potentially guarantee you a spot in the grand final in a couple weeks' time?
I'm gonna play Yoko.
Yoko! It is your chance to shine. Come step inside the Duel Arena. Woohoo! Yoko, welcome.
Good to be here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself if you wish to do so. By the way, also connect to the Hackbox SSNS, sorry.
What is it?
SSNS.
Well, my name is Yoko. I am a I am a poker dealer for a major casino in on the East Coast. When I'm not dealing, I am a anime game show host. So I travel to different anime conventions and Comic-Con. And I myself was on a game show as well.
Which game show were you on?
I was on the live stream version of Million Second Quiz.
And did you win anything?
No, but I had a good time though.
Good. Well, now, it's funny, now we have 2 game show contestants in the side of this Duel Arena. Gentlemen, you both have 10 chips, you both have 2 accelerators, use them wisely, or are you both ready?
I'm ready.
Audience, are you guys ready? Gentlemen, screens up. And let's
Screens up.
duel.
Good luck, Caleb.
Gentlemen, good luck. Here's your first question. Let me just make sure. Beautiful. Which continent does the termite-feeding aardvark inhabit? A. Africa. B. Australia. C. South America. D. Asia. Hang on just one second, Yoko. Real quick. Okay, cool. You're good.
What happened?
No, I just want to make sure that the screen share, the question was popped into the studio before placing your chips. You guys can go ahead and do so freely now.
Okay, you want me to replace mine?
Nope. If you feel like you want to play them as they are, you can do so, or you can make changes. It's up to you. Yoko's locked in. Caleb's locked in. Wow. Well, gentlemen, screen's down. Almost the exact same way. Put emphasis on almost. Yoko is safe no matter what happens. Caleb, if the answer is Asia, this is a 1-question knockout, and unfortunately, you're out of contention for the tournament.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel very confident that it's in. Yeah, I feel very confident. I mean, it could be Africa.
So if you
There's
had
a lot of.
So if you have to play one chip, you would play it on Africa?
I'm torn between Africa and South America because they're both big continents, and I feel like they have a more diverse animals.
Okay.
In those 2 areas.
Yoko, if you were to play one chip, where would you play it?
Between Africa and South America.
So you both are on the same wavelength. The answer is Asia. Yoko wins his first duel, knocks out Caleb. If the answer is anything else, this duel keeps going. What is it? It's Africa.
All right.
We take 5 chips, put $25,000 into the jackpot. $4,480,000. Slowly getting up there, gentlemen. Caleb, you have 8 chips, 2 presses. Yoko, you have 7 chips and 2 presses. Screen's up, and this is your next question. Who played the restless teenager in the 1985 classic movie Rebel Without a Cause? A. Rock Hudson, B. James Dean, C. Marlon Brando, or D. Clint Eastwood? Yoko, please wait. Nope! You've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. Hang on just 1 second. There you go. Yoko, I kindly have to ask you again to please wait for this for the picture to be posted before locking in your answers.
Okay.
That is my last warning. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to disqualify you. So just bear that in mind next time.
All right.
I don't see the answers.
All right. Well, screen's down. Interesting that a press may have worked. But it could go in another direction. The answer is Rock Hudson or Clint Eastwood. You guys are out. The answer is Marlon Brando. Caleb wins the second duel. The answer is James Dean. You guys are still alive. Show us the correct answer. It's James Dean. We did get the year wrong. It's 1955, not 1985. So that is a clarification. No. That was my fault. That was my error, not anybody else's. So we already got it. We lose 1 chip. Put into the jackpot. Both of you have 7 chips. Yoko has 1 press. Caleb has 2 presses. Yes, please wait until the screenshot is posted in the Studio VC before placing your chips. I kindly ask that because it makes it fair to both of you.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I just heard you saying I got pressed, so I just panicked a little bit because
It's
I didn't
okay.
see the answers.
Players, next question. How many pieces are on a backgammon board at the start of a game? A0, B2, C15, D30. Wait for the... Yeah, don't get too trigger happy. There you go. You guys are now safe. Yoko's locked in. Caleb is locked in. Wow. Well, already it's gotten interesting. Screens down, guys. Caleb played 3 chips, while Yoko played 1. I'm assuming, Yoko, you must have played enough backgammon to know.
I do play backgammon.
Caleb, heard of the game, never played it?
I've heard of the game. I'm not familiar with the board or how many pieces there are.
Mm-hmm. If the answer is 30, you guys are still alive. If it's 15 or 0, Caleb wins. If the answer is 2, we have a repeat of last week. And that's not going to look good on us, is it? Show us the correct answer. It's 30. Wow. Yoko has 1 press, 7 chips. Caleb, you have both presses and 5 chips. Yoko does have a bit of an advantage. Screen's up, gentlemen. Next question. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. And I think Zach is going to be proud of me that I wrote this one. Which Disney character has a name that is a shortened form of the Italian word for baby? A. Pluto, B. Bambi, C. Pinocchio, D. Dumbo? Wait for the screen capture. And you guys are now set. Caleb's locked in. Yoko, you've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. Does not need them. Caleb, I am starting to think you might have played Yoko at his game a little bit, didn't you?
Probably.
Yoko, how do you think Caleb knows this one?
No, not really.
Well, screen's down. Seems to me Caleb might be pretty confident, but is that going to bite him in the butt? He confidently put 1 chip on Bambi. If the answer is Bambi, we move on. If the answer is Pluto or Dumbo, Yoko wins his first duel. If the answer is Pinocchio, you're both out. What's the correct answer? It's Bambi.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, because of that question, our jackpot is now $4.5 million. Woo-wee! Now it's an even playing field. Both have 5 chips. Both have 1 chip, 1 press. And you know what? We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more Duel happens right after this. This is Duel on GSE. Welcome back to Duel on GSE, and this is quite a duel we have. We just crossed the $4.5 million mark. Caleb, Yoko, how are you guys feeling?
A little
Ooh.
nervous.
Yeah, it's been a little nerve-wracking.
Well, here's where we stand because you both are now back on an even playing field. You both have 1 press. You both have 5 chips remaining. Caleb is trying to go for a second duel to try to get into the champion spot and possibly have a shot at the jackpot in a couple weeks' time. Yoko is trying to prevent that. Gentlemen, screens up. We go into our next question. Good luck. What did the dove bring back to Noah to show that the flood had abated? A. Ear of wheat. B. Olive branch. C. Laurel leaf. D. Rose petal. Wow. Now you guys are all set to go. You guys can see the question. Yoko's locked in automatically. Caleb is trying to go for a second duel. Caleb's locked in. Caleb, you seem a little nervous now.
Yeah, because I'm torn between 2 answers.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Well, gentlemen, green's down. Does that kind of help you out as to what Yoko played?
I mean, yeah, because I was also thinking it could be olive branch. That's the first thing that came to my mind, but, it might be something else. So I think I chose laurel leaf as a backup.
So, the answer is olive branch. You guys are still in the game.
Yeah.
Caleb, the answer is laurel leaf. You've won your second duel.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is ear of wheat or rose petal. It is a swift exit for you both. Show us the correct answer. It's an olive branch.
Whew.
Yoko was very confident in that one. Yoko, 5 chips, 1 press. Caleb, 4 chips, 1 press. Caleb, this is your last chance where you could cover all 4 options with 1 question.
Yep.
Here's the next question. By what name is nitrous oxide sometimes known? A. Tear gas. B. Mustard gas. C. Methane gas. Or D. Laughing gas. Yoko's locked in. Caleb's locked in. I'm starting to think that maybe you guys don't need that second press, do you? Screen's down. Well, you both played in the same spot. I'm starting to think maybe you guys know this, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Correct answer.
Yeah.
It's laughing gas. Elliot puts, I took X-Lax and nitrous oxide just for shits and giggles.
Maybe we should get the wild and crazy guy as well, because he did play the doctor in Little Shop of Horrors. That's how he died.
Yeah. Nothing has changed, so we go to the next question. Screen's up. Where is Michelangelo's painting The Creation of Adam? A. St. Mark's Cathedral. B. Sistine Chapel. C. National Gallery. D. Location is unknown. Ooh, hello. Quick succession. These two ain't mucking about. E. Price is Right safe. Joko, how many chips do you think Caleb has played?
He's played one.
Think he's played one? Caleb, how many do you think Yoko's played?
I'm guessing you played one as well.
One. Oh, screen's down. Believe it or not, he played 3.
Oh.
So, if the answer is St. Mark's Cathedral or the National Gallery, Yoko wins. Sistine Chapel, you guys are still alive. Location is unknown. Game over. Show us the correct answer. It's the Sistine Chapel.
Woo!
This is starting to be a seesaw battle. Now, Caleb has the advantage, has 4 chips, 1 press. Yoko, you have 3 chips, 1 press. You cannot cover all 4 options. We put $10,000 into the jackpot. $4,520,000 is where we sit. Next question. How was the rich American tycoon Ratchet murdered on the Orient Express? A. Shot. B. Thrown off the train. C. Stabbed. D. Poisoned. I guess that's one way to get out of this planet Earth. Yoko's locked in. You've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. Locked in. Yoko, do you think that press worked?
I think so.
Screen's down. I think it did because he played all 4 chips. So you got him in a corner. So no matter what, he's safe.
And I know this, and I know the Orient Express from the book and the original movie, which was directed by Sidley Lumet.
So you know for a fact it's stabbed.
I do know for a fact he was stabbed.
Well, let's not waste any more time. Show us the correct answer. It's stabbed. 15,000 more after the jackpot. Caleb, you're down to a 1-chip shootout. Yoko has 3.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen how things go in this game. Anything can happen.
Yep.
Hopefully you guys are ready.
I'm ready. Best of luck to you, Caleb.
Me too.
Oh, just 1 second so I know where we are. All right. That's right. We've done all of those. Even just 1 second because I'm going through questions that we've already done, I think. No. That's right. I know where we are. Apparently Seamus is having a stroke. Next question. How many times is Law sung after Fa in the Christmas song Deck the Halls? A7, B8, C9, D10. This is going to be an earworm. Caleb only has 1 chip. He needs to be very careful with this. He also has a press. Yoko has none. Caleb, Yoko, you've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that kind of didn't work.
Did it not? Did the game break?
You took off your chips off the table, which means you're done.
Oh.
You have no chips on the table.
Because I can tell you, I did click 7 and I did click buzz to lock in.
When you click it, it takes it back off. So
No, I clicked blue first and then I clicked buzzed. I don't know what happened, if something screwed up. But
I can confirm here he is officially done. I don't mean to cut over you, Yoko, but Judge is ruling here. You clicked the button a second time, and the accelerator timer ran out, which force locks you in. So you had clicked it at the same time and accidentally took it back off. So unfortunately, your duel is done. We'll have to talk about it off stream.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Can I pull up my screen?
Yes, screen's down. So what it comes down to, this is a rare situation that happens. So the answer is 8. Caleb, you've won your second duel. If it's anything else, you're out. Is Caleb still in the game? Yes, he is!
Oh, man.
In this rare situation, because we'll get more information, it wouldn't have mattered, because Yoko would have put 7, he would have been out anyway. Yoko, we're going to give you more information in just a minute. Caleb,
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. If I misclicked, then I misclicked. It is what it is. If I misclicked, then I misclicked. So it is what it is.
Yoko, you gave it your best run. Give it up for Yoko, ladies and gentlemen.
Good game, Yoko.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll get you.
I'm sorry
I'll get
about
you
that.
next time, Kate. No, Caleb. I'll get you next time. And I'll accept it for what it is. If, like I said, if I misclick, then I misclick. I'll chalk it up to that.
Okay. Caleb, $5,000. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And now you have a chance to double it to $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
One question that gets a 7-second press. If you get it correct, 5,000 becomes 10. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here it is. Rapper Snoop Dogg has which birth name? A. Calvin Brock Brodus. B. Kelvin Beck Brodus. C. Calvin Brodus. Or D. Kelvin Bodacious. Your 7 seconds starts. Give me just 1 second. It's not letting me do anything. What the hell? So Seamus is having a stroke. Give me a second. What we're gonna do, because I need to fix this. We're gonna go to a break, get everything all situated. We'll be right back for more Duel right after this. Welcome back to Duel, ladies and gentlemen, here at GHC. Now I think we fixed the software a little bit. Caleb, you had one question.
Yep.
And if I recall, I think the jackpot was sitting at $4,520,000. There we are. This was your press question. Rapper Snoop Dogg had which birth name? There are your 4 options. If you're ready, your 7 seconds. It's still not letting me lock in. What is going on here, you people?
About a second.
I think you need to play a chip first on the blue side.
Do I? No, I've been able to, like...
Try playing a chip on the blue side and then lock in and see what happens.
You want me to
No.
play one, Hunter? I'm still logged
there
into
you
the
go.
hack.
There you go. All right, I got it. Your 7 seconds starts now. There. Seamus is just having a big stroke. She's so temperamental. It's fine. The answer is Calvin Brodus. 5,000 goes to 10. Show us it. There you go. Caleb, this is so rare because with your second duel, it does not qualify you yet to be in the top 4.
Yeah. Oh man, we'll see what happens on the next one.
It is just teasing you.
I know.
So here's the good news. You're still the reigning champ. You have $70,000, but now you need to fight tooth and nail to determine who you want to go against on your third duel. And this is an important duel. This will get you into the top 4. Out of Elliot, Alex, Logan, Lamonte, Clover, or Ben, who do you think you can face off and win your third duel?
Ooh. Oh man.
This is a tough one.
I see Logan's trying to taunt me.
Is
Man.
Is it a good taunt or is it a trap? Who do you want to go against as your third duelist?
Let's go with Clover.
Clover! Clover, you have been selected as his third opponent. SSNS, that is the room code that you need to join with. SSNS, yes.
Alright.
Oh my god. Fucking Elliot. Clover, welcome to Duel.
Hi.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm an aspiring artist and game designer. Currently, I'm working on a project right now. I don't want to disclose it at the moment. It's a little top secret and we haven't got all the details worked out yet.
Totally
Been
fine.
a game show person my whole life. Huh?
Totally fine.
Oh, sorry. Am I going a little too fast for you here?
No.
Sorry.
No, you're good. How do you feel going into this duel against Kayla?
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
A little nervous? Hey, just breathe.
Yeah.
You've seen how people play this. When I say screens up, you back out of the stream. Screens
Yes.
down, you come back in. You have your 2 presses. You have 10 chips. One little bit of unfinished business we forgot to do on the last duel. With Yoko's chips, we got to place $15,000 into the jackpot. $4,535,000 is where we are so far. Gentlemen, are you guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
Yes.
Ooh. I'm so freaking nervous because we're getting closer to the end. Screens up. Let's duel. We're going to be closing out night 7 here momentarily. Gentlemen, good luck. Here's your first question. Seamus, thank you. What is the real name of Michael Caine? A. Martin M. Micklewhite. B. Michael J. Francisco. C. Morris J. Micklewhite. Or D. Michael T. Barber. If there's any question to come up right now, that's the one. There's the screen capture. You guys can start placing your chips. Caleb's locked in. You've been pressed. You have 7 seconds remaining. Clover's locked in. First question of the duel. Screens down. And not a clue from either of you. Tough question. You both are safe, so show us the correct answer. It's a Maurice J. Micklewhite.
Yeah.
We put $30,000.
I don't even know who Michael Caine is.
You've seen the most recent Batman movies? He plays Alfred.
Oh, okay.
Not a movie person.
How quickly they forget. Screens up, guys. You both have 7 chips. Caleb has 1 press. Clover has 2. Next question. What kind of sport is played on the Gran Turismo video game series? A. Athletics. B. Fishing. C. Boxing. D. Racing. Clover's locked down. Caleb is giving it some thought. Not being pressed.
Oh, I thought I locked in.
Nope, lock in again. There you go.
Okay.
I'm assuming you both play video games.
Yep.
Screens down. You both played in the same spot. I think this is a relatively straightforward question, don't you?
Yes.
Yep.
Show us the correct answer. It's racing. Wow. Both have 7 chips. We go into the next question. Screens up. What video game character made a cameo appearance in the movie Tron? A. Donkey Kong. B. Pac-Man. C. Duke Nukem. Or D. Mario. Clover's locked in. You've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. Doesn't need the 7 seconds. Screen's down. Very interesting. The answer is Pac-Man. You guys are safe. The answer is Donkey Kong. Caleb wins his 3rd duel. Guarantees himself a spot in the champions corner and potentially a spot in the grand final. If it's Mario, Clover dethrones him. If the answer is Duke Nukem, you're both out. Who is it? points back, man. Both of you have 6 chips. Both of you have 1 press. It's an even playing field. Are you guys feeling any more nervous?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just as nervous as you guys are. Oh, I think we might get to 4.6 million. Screens up. Here's the next question. What image is commonly associated with the Rocky Horror Picture Show? A cocktail glass. B, a pair of lips. C, a snake tattoo. D, a light bulb. Caleb's locked in. You've been pressed. You have 7 seconds max. Doesn't need them. Wow. Screen's down. How are you guys feeling now that you're seeing what you guys played?
Still pretty confident.
Clover?
I think participating in this was a mistake. I'm starting to regret what have I got myself into.
If the answer is the snake tattoo or a light bulb, Clover, you've won your first duel. If the answer is a pair of lips, you guys are still alive. If it's a cocktail glass, it's game over. Show us the correct answer. It's a pair of lips! 10,000 more gets added to the jackpot. $4,585,000. Caleb, you are out of presses. You have 6 chips. Clover, you have 4 chips, but you have 1 press at your disposal. This is where you might want to use it wisely. Here's your next question. Who was the first winner of the U.S. version of The Apprentice? A, Kelly Purdue. B, Randall Pinkett. C, Kendra Todd. D, Bill Rancic. That is a hell of a question. Caleb's locked in. How are you feeling, Caleb?
This is a tricky one.
Mm-hmm. Clover, how are you feeling over there?
I honestly don't know.
Decisions. Just waiting on you.
I thought I locked in.
No, you have not locked in just yet. Now you've locked in. Wow. Screen's down. Clover, you are safe no matter what happens. Caleb, you didn't think it was Bill Rancic. Why?
I know the last name, Juliana Rancic. She's a popular TV host. Bill Rancic, I'm guessing that's her husband. So I'm not sure if that's anything related to The Apprentice. Another thing, I believe, I mean, I don't watch The Apprentice, but I did hear that I think the first winner was a woman.
If
That's what it is.
If the answer is A, B, or C, this duel keeps going. If the answer is D, Bill Rancic, Clover wins his first duel by the skin of his teeth. Is this duel over with? It's Bill Rancic, Clover wins!
What the?
Wow.
Dang. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Damn.
Clover, congratulations!
I honestly did not even know when this was. Oh
Wow.
gosh.
Caleb,
That
has to be gut-wrenching.
I know. I should have just used the extra chip. I had those
You
chips.
had the chips there. Better to cover your bases. Unfortunately, you are
Yeah.
out. And it sucks to say that you are not going to be able to make it through to the grand final, but you do leave here with 2 duels under your belt and $70,000. Give it up for Caleb, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Clover, congratulations.
oh goodness.
You have
I
one
thought
duel
for sure
under your belt and 5,000.
better safe than sorry, but there was no way in heck that I should have won. I should have lost earlier. There was no way in heck I was going to get this far.
Well, hey, good news is you are our reigning dual champion, and you're going to come back next Saturday to defend your title. But we got couple bits of unfinished business. First, you get to face your 7-second time press question, 1 chip to double your $5,000 to $10,000. How does that sound?
Good to me.
All right.
Let's end it on a high note.
Let's end it on a high note. Here's your max question. Which Hollywood celebrity was once Al Gore's Harvard roommate? Was it A, Dudley Moore, B, Tommy Lee Jones, C, Clint Eastwood, or D, Harrison Ford? Your 7 seconds starts now. Confidently lock down Tommy Lee Jones. I have a feeling you know this.
Not really.
If it's Tommy Lee
This is just
Jones,
a blind shot.
if it's Tommy Lee Jones, 5,000 goes to 10. Did he do it? $10,000!
Guaranteed. Oh.
Holy crikey! Here's the good news. On that last duel, there were chips still left on the table, ladies and gentlemen. When we add those chips to our jackpot at the end of night 7, ladies and gentlemen, this is our brand new total. $4,615,000. Wow. Clover, how are you feeling?
Oh goodness. I'm still shaking. This is just crazy.
Well, the good news is you get to come back next Saturday, go into night 8 of duel, possibly win a second duel, and more than likely go after Julian in number 4. As it stands at the end of night 7, our top 4 spots: Travis 3 duels, $160,000; Peach 3 duels, $65,000; Vol, 2 duels, $110,000. Julian, 2 duels, $75,000. When we see you guys next Saturday, we get closer and closer to $5 million. We'll see you next time here on Duel on GSC. We encourage you guys to like and subscribe and join the Emporium. See you next Saturday for more Duel. Until then, good night, everybody.
Yeah.